Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And as part of Automation Anywhere A360 series, we are going to learn all different concepts like Automation Anywhere introduction, commands, RPA lifecycle, new features, scanner bot, discovery bot, insight, real-time scenarios, project configuration, file setups, best practices, and error handling. So as part of commands and actions, we have already covered message boxes, overview of A360 control room, and variables data types. So today we are going to learn files. So let's get started. Now we are in Automation Anywhere A360 homepage. So in order to create a new bot, we can just click on create a bot. If you want to create a new IQ bot, you can click on open IQ bot. If you want to visualize the data, you can click on open bot visualization. And if you want to perform array operations, you can go ahead with the open array. And we can also use discovery bot to prepare a solution document and logic for the business process. So today we are going to focus on files package in automation. So we can click on create bot, or else what we can do, we can click on automation, and then here we can also choose the create new bot, or else directly here also we can click the create new bot. Once you click on create bot, here we need to provide a few details such as name, description, and folder. So let me name it as files. And then where do you want to store this particular description is optional. If you want to provide the description, you can provide, or else you can leave it as this. And where do you want to store the folder? So I can choose Automation Anywhere A360. We have already covered how to create a folder structure under watch, and how to choose everything we have covered in the previous session. Please go through those videos and let me know if you face any issues. Please go to my channel page. Please subscribe and don't forget to click on bell icon. That's why you'll be notified whenever I upload a new videos or series. So once you subscribe, please go to the playlist. Under playlist, you can see different folders like Automation Anywhere Advanced Concepts, Automation Anywhere Interview Questions, Automation Anywhere, start to end tutorials, and Python, Microsoft Power Automate. So whatever the tool or technology you want to learn, you can just select that particular folder, and you can learn each and every series in a sequence. So let me click on create and edit. Sorry, something file see something is available, so let me type it something else, and let me click on create bot. So once you click on create bot, so it will navigate to developer editor. So in the developer editor left hand side, list of actions or packages available. So we can just drop these packages into the development environment design view, and then we can set some properties in the right hand side. So for example, so let me drag and drop open file and program. Here, the developer view, you can utilize the flow, or else if you are okay with the list, you can select the list. Or if you are comfortable with the both the views of developer editor, then you can choose dual. And in the corresponding properties of the task, we need to. So let me go to list and let me delete this one. And I today we are going to discuss package. So either you can just drag and drop and select the file package, something like this, or else what you can do, you can just directly type file in the action command, and you can find the all file related packages. Okay, so if you see under file package, you can see different options are available. So like you can create a file, you can delete a file, you can get the name of the file, and you can get the path, and you can open that particular file, and you can print the file, rename the file. So in real time scenarios, most of the options, or commands we are going to use for file is assign, create, delete, and open, rename. These are all the main things we are going to use in real time scenarios. So to learn the basic concept of this Automation Anywhere 360 commands is different, but implementing these concepts in real time scenarios is also completely different. Whenever if you are handling the files, So we need to check the condition if file exists or not. So this is the best practice in a real-time scenario. So if the file exists or not, we need to check that one. And a file naming convention. So let's suppose my file name is file1 dot file1 dot sorry excel sx. Okay, so this my second file name is file2 dot xlsx. If you see here, the file name is changing dynamically. File name 1, file name 2, and maybe third day he may update in different way. Sorry, f3 dot xlsx. Okay, so the file name may vary, or the extension may also vary. So whenever if you are handling the things, we need to use wildcards to handle dynamic naming conventions. Okay, so these are all the best practices we are going to use, and today we are going to learn the basic concept, best practices, how we can utilize this concept in real-time scenario. So let's get started. So first of all, what I'll do, I'll just create a sorry let me I'll just create a file. Okay, so to create a file, what we need to do, we need to choose the folder structure. So let's select the folder structure first. So here I have A360 series folder. So let me copy this folder, Control A, Control C, or else you can browse directly. We will browse, that is F drive AA A360 series. Okay, let me browse. So once you click on browse, it will pop up a local file path window. There you need to select the file. Where do you want to select the file? So which drive and what is the path location you can select. Or else what we can do, we can use assign command. We can directly assign the particular value to a variable, and in the upcoming processes we can just use that particular variable name to get the file path name. So it will auto populate the select file pop-up window. There you can select the required folder. So I'm going to choose F drive AA A360 series, and then I'll select for sample file for time being, and here I'll just rename the uh, file name and extension. So here I want to create demo.xlsx. Okay, so let me go to so here we have only two files. One is A360 links for videos. Okay, so what I'll do, just click on save. What is the use of override an existing file? Let's suppose if you are trying to update any file. So anyway, we are going to use these two best practices, right? Along with that, we are also use override. Override. Override is one of the useful functionality. Let's suppose if you want to override the existing file, you can just select this override, and then it will automatically override the old file to the new file. So that is depends upon based upon the your logic or scenario. So we'll try this one. First of all, I'll just uncheck this override, and I'll try to run this task. Let me open folder as well. Let's see. So it is taking time. It is deploying the task. So it is automatically generate demo.xlsx file in the respective folder. So here we can create a different types of files. Not only the Excel file, you can create PDF, you can create a text file, you can on your requirement, you can create any document. So here you can the demo.xlsx file is automatically created 273109. Just now it has been created. So let me click on close this task, and now the same task I'll execute once again. Here it's already available, but still I'm trying to you know create the same file name demo.xlsx. So it will definitely throw an error because the file is already exists. So here you can see the file is already exists. So in this scenario, what we can do? So based on your scenario, you can apply either override option or else if file exist option. So we are going to discuss both options. So what you can do? Let's suppose if you want to override the existing file, you don't need that backups, and then what you can do, then just blindly you can click on that override and you can run the file. So now the whatever the file you are going to create, it is going to create a blank demo file, and it will remove the existing demo file. Let's suppose if the existing demo file has a data, so let me cancel and show it to you practically. Let me open this demo. I'll open demo file and I'll update some data in the demo file. Override option, what it will happen, that it will erase the existing data. So but that is not supposed to happen in few scenarios, but few scenarios was we can erase the existing data. So we are going to cover both the real-time scenarios. Let's suppose if you don't want to erase the data but you want to create a new file, and then what you can do, and let's suppose if you want to override the data and you want to erase the existing data, what you can do, we can see both the options now. I'll try to enter some data or something like ID, name. So let's say ID is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 5. Okay, so here I'll provide few names, uh, like let's say Mahesh Prabhas, and Mahesh Prabhas and Pawan, Salman, and let's say. So I have provided few details in this Excel file. So let me save this file, and now I'll try to execute this file. So whenever if I execute this file, then it will automatically override and the existing data will be removed. So if uh if your project or scenario contains condition something like you can remove existing data, absolutely fine. You can select override of existing file option to remove the data. Let's suppose if the file is exist and you want to delete that records, then what do we have to use if condition? So let's see that if condition now. So something Excel extension format is there, delete it. So suppose I don't want to create this file or override this file. So what I'll do, I'll just use if condition. Okay, so to use if condition, we need to go to if, and let me drag and drop if condition here, and here I'll choose the condition. So file exists or file does not exist. Okay, so let me go to file does not exist. So the file does not exist. Which file? This file. So let me copy this path and I'll paste it into the if condition. So if file does not exist, that means if file is not available, then only it is going to create a file. Yes, it is not going to touch the existing file. So As part of our automation anywhere A360 thing, so we will cover files, folders, and loops, and we are also going to learn if conditions. So you don't need to worry what is this if condition drop down and what are all these options. Okay, so I am going to explain all these options in the upcoming sessions of if condition. So let me try to execute this step now. So we have covered if condition, override option. We will also see how to handle wildcards. Now it has triggered, and let me go to that folder. Okay, so now the time is 1:18, but the file was generated in 1:18. Few minutes ago we have created, right? Now what is not created already exists. So you can use whether the file exists or not, and you can use what to override the existing files. And now we will see what is wildcards. So let me type files once again. Sorry, file, I guess. File, and let me expand file. So we have already covered the how to create a file. So you can create different files by using these things. Now we will see delete file. So to delete file, what we will do, we'll just select the path. So we will just choose the same path. Okay. Go to F drive, A360 series. Okay. So first I'll back up the existing files. So under A360 series, I have created a files folder. So here I'll create multiple notepad files. Notepad 1, notepad 2, notepad 3, notepad 4, notepad 5. So I want to delete all the files available in the files folder. So let me choose the file and let me click on open. So whenever if you choose that particular file, so that particular file is going to delete. So as we discussed, so we can also pass the wildcards. We will see how to pass the wildcards. And in real time scenarios, let's suppose if you want to delete these files from the particular date. Let's suppose I want to delete the files before 26th March. Today is 27th March. Let's suppose if you want to delete the 26th March file or prior day file, what you can do, you can utilize the filter over here. You can just select the filter. So when do you want to delete the particular file? So whether the file creation date or modify date, anything is you can choose, and on date. So any particular date that file is modified, then that file is going to be deleted. You need to provide the date in mmddyy format only. And let's suppose if you want to delete all the files before specific date, yes, you can delete all the files in the before specific days. So this is very useful in real time scenarios. If you want to delete existing or archive files or folders, because of memory issues, you can just utilize this thing, and you can remove the previous month or previous year files by using the state command filter. Also you can also use the size to size at least this much of kb, and at least 100 kb or 200 kb files. If you want to delete, yes, you can delete. So these things we can utilize in real time scenarios based on the our project conditions or no requirement. Okay, so here I have provided new text document dot txt, but my agenda is to delete all the files available in this folder. So let's see. So let me try to execute this code. Here we have new text document, and 1 2 3 4 5 is there. Let's see. Okay, new text document is deleted in the specific, but remaining files are still there. Why? Because The naming convention is different, so it has included 2, 3, 4, something like that. In that case, what you can do, you can go to this command and you can delete the file name, and in place of the particular file name you can use call. And let me save. Now see, now our bot is trying to download, sorry, delete all the files. So let's see how it is going to delete all the files. So this is how we can use the wildcards to handle file name dynamic file name. So we can handle the file names by using the wildcards. You can see all the files have been deleted in the project folder. Okay, so all the files are txt files. So here, sorry, here you have provided star dot whatever file name. It is a text file. We are going to delete. Let's suppose I have, you know, text file, and let's suppose I have text file, Excel file, and one more text file, Word document, and you know, uh, something publisher document. So I have different files and different extensions. So if I run this code, what will happen? We will see. So here we have total 5 files. One file is Word document, Excel document, publisher document, and 2 are Notepad documents. So if I run this task, what will happen? We'll see now. Here you can see two notepad is only deleted, but my agent is to delete all the files irrespective of the extension, whether that it is able to handle the file name dynamically. But I want to handle both. Here you can see Microsoft Excel, here is Microsoft Publisher, here you can see Microsoft Word document. So but I need to handle both file name as well as extension. So in that case, what I will do, I'll just replace this text to wildcard, and let me save, and let me run this task. So now each and every file of whether the file exists or not, you can utilize the wildcards, and we can also use the filter to delete where files, and also we can override the file if required. Practice just to handle real-time scenarios. That's all for today, guys. Hope you like this video. And next session we are going to cover assign functionality and get name, path, open, all this functionality we are going to cover in the next session. Thank you. Please subscribe and don't forget to click on bell icon, and please like my video and share it to your friends or colleagues. Thank you.